Hey there, welcome back to my channel, LeeBeeBuilds. Are you new here? Hi, my name is Aaliyah, and I like to play The Sims. So today's video is super duper special because it is my 1-year anniversary here on YouTube. I can't believe I've been doing this for a year. It's actually just wild. Like, a year? You're kidding. I stuck it through for a whole year? I can't believe it. To any of you who have joined me along the way, was here from the start, or maybe this is your first video, I want to thank you all for your incredible support and love, and I've met so many amazing friends along the way, and I'm just super happy with how things are going. So, yay! 1 year! Woo! Today's video, I will be touring my top 5 favorite builds. Now, when I say favorite, I may not mean like my best or the best performing builds on my channel in terms of analytics, but the 5 ones that really stood out to me as like I felt creative while doing it, I felt good about it, or I just like it, something along those lines. So top 5 in my opinions from the past year. I will also be showing an honorable mention. Why don't we get into the honorable mention now, and then we'll get into the tours. So for the honorable mention, we have this build here, which is just a modern mansion. That's it, that's all. It never made it as a YouTube video. I made it just before starting the channel, so just over a year ago this baby was made. And I thought it was so freaking good, and the gallery did as well. I got a decent amount of downloads, like over 1,000, and people were liking it, and I was like, oh my god, am I a good builder? Do people like me? And so I was like, oh my god, maybe I should like make YouTube videos so that more people can find my builds on the gallery and play with them. And so that's what I did. So this build is what started it all. It never made it as a YouTube video because it was quite a large build, and I was way too overwhelmed with editing at the beginning because, you know, newbie, I don't know anything, but I just wanted to show this build because it really does deserve an honorable mention in this list. But why don't we get into the tours? So this first one here is a container home that I did a while ago. I can't remember when exactly I did it, but it's just like a small, tiny home. I don't think it's actually considered a tiny home because of the porch and the other porch or the deck over there, but it's still a really small little home with just a bed, a small kitchenette. Kind of looks like it's a container home. It's the size of a container. And I just thought it was so cute. It blends together the ideas of eco lifestyle and tiny living, which I love both so much, so I loved it. And it even has like a full-size bathroom, and that door there in the bathroom actually functions. My sim, when I was trying to record this footage, walked in through that door, and I was like, hello, no, you go stand over there while I record this tour. So yeah, that door functions if you want to walk into the bathroom that way. And then they've got all this outdoor space with like the hot tub, the swings, and then all these like eco lifestyle stuff like the bugs, the juice, and the planting, and then there's like generators. I just thought it was such a cute little home in the size of a container, and I just really love the landscaping as well. And then this build in place number 4 is just one that maybe isn't my best build ever, but it's pretty good in my opinion. I just really love the style of it, with the red roof. The exterior is just beautiful. I love it. It just really speaks to me as like a Canadian, because anyone who kind of knows what like Canadian cottages, some of them look like this with the like red roof, the red tin roof, and it's just like so awesome seeing the red against the green of the trees. And it just really like, this one made me inspired. I was so inspired to do this build at the time, which is why this build makes it onto the top 5, because I just was so inspired while making it, and I would love to like live in a house like this. However, if I did live in a house like this, it'd probably be really hard to access, so I probably wouldn't want to live there, but maybe if I was rich and had a cottage, this would be it. I love it. And I don't know, I just love the exterior, and there's like 2 bedrooms downstairs. There's a bedroom upstairs, but it's like a loft style for like the kids. And as a kid, I would have loved that. Swear word. Ooh, let's not. I just would have loved it. Just having that little loft up there with like a TV, a gaming console for those raining days. It's just so perfect. Like I would, literally my dream, even now as an adult, it's still my dream. I can imagine my younger self just loving living up there or something beautiful. And then I got those beautiful views out those huge windows. And then this one in third place, we have, what is it called? I think it was like Greenhouse Family Home on the gallery. And it's actually one of my more recent builds. And I just thought it was super cute on the outside with the different color roofs. And also another dream of mine is to have a greenhouse just attached to my house, or maybe detached but still on my property. Just having a greenhouse in general is like my dream. So actually 2 of the builds on this list do have greenhouses, so I mean, isn't it clear I love plants and greenhouses? But yeah, the greenhouse is super cute on this one. I love it. And even like the living space is just super cute and colorful. Like this house is really quite colorful. It was for a collab botanical builds, and with a bunch of other simmers. And so my idea was to make it very bright, springy, colorful, and then obviously have the greenhouse for all the plants. And the kitchen, it's honestly not that big of a kitchen, but it's probably a pretty realistic size for a lot of people in the, like, at least in North America. Like, that's a pretty realistic size of a kitchen. And then the bedroom is just so cute, like, with the back, like, platforms, because this builds after platforms. So we get the platform headboard back there, and, like, got a mix of the new CC, like, base game stuff, as well as, like, Snowy Escape and Eco Lifestyle. Like everything just like blends so well. You can tell I really like Eco Lifestyle. I don't think I've ever built without it since getting it. It's kind of hard not to. It's just such a good pack as a builder. Whenever I say something's a good pack, it's in a builder's mindset, just FYI. And this one even got a laundry room. So yeah, of course this build is making it to the list because it's got family gameplay. You got the kids' bedroom, got a beautiful master bedroom, got a greenhouse, laundry. It's beautiful. This one did used to have a bunk bed, but it was like pre-bunk, like updated bunk beds. So like one of them disappeared and I didn't fix it. So there should be 2 beds up there, and I don't know why there isn't. I guess it just like broke or something. I don't know. And then they've got like a gorgeous porch with like swing sets down there for the kids, but then seating up here for like parents to watch the kids on the swing set. And honestly, I just think it's the cutest thing, having the pink and green roof. I think it fits Snowy Escape really well also, surprisingly. I love it. And then in number 2, we've got this haunted manor. This build I was so proud of. It was so just like not my style. If you look at all the other builds we've seen and then you look at this one, you're like, whoa, that's a full 180. Like it's just so different. I love it. And I felt so creative doing it, and I was so inspired by the paranormal pack to do a build like this. As you can see, that pack is everywhere in this build. There's some Realm of Magic as well, but paranormal everywhere. And I even played in this build a little bit, which, oof, me gameplay, what? I played for a little bit over on my Twitch channel, and I enjoyed it so much playing in this build. So I would recommend downloading this build if you want a haunted house. It's kind of fun. And oh, greenhouse, what? Ooh, another greenhouse, surprise, surprise. Honestly, you should just expect greenhouses in like 50% of my builds, because it's clearly my dream. And there's the seance table, a beautiful living room. I really love the windows. They're just base game, I think. Maybe Discovery University, those ones there. But I think they look really good. But they don't normally fit a lot of my builds, because I do a lot of modern builds. And I think it just looks really nice in this style, and playing around with this style in general was just a lot of fun, because it's just not normally what I do, but I enjoyed it a lot. And there's a library in the house. Like clearly I was sticking to theme. Like it just felt right. There's 2 bedrooms upstairs. You got this one here that's kind of like bright blue, and kind of cute. I imagine like a teen would live in here. That's just kind of what I was imagining when I was doing it. And then there's one other bedroom just down the hall, which we're heading to now, and it's also very adorable. I love the little seating area over on the right hand side. I think it's a very cute with the like drapes and the little chair with the angled table. I love it. I think it's so cute. But the exterior is really what grabs me for this house. I think it just looks so great with the like different windows I chose, and just in general, I think I put a lot of effort into the exterior, and I think it really turned out well. And then in first place, we have my eco wellness retreat. This video was like a really long speed build. It was almost 40 minutes, but it also took me 3 weeks to make. So that's why this build is in number 1. I should have just turned it into a tour, because the tour footage alone is like 6 minutes or something. So the rest of this video is going to be this build. I absolutely love it. I think it's so great. It's a spa, and it's got like the massage tables, it's got like meditation, it's got yoga, it's got like the massage chairs and stuff all in this like building. But then also I was thinking like it's a retreat. You come here and you stay for like a weekend. You don't want to get a massage the whole time. Maybe you want to do some relaxing painting. So there's also like painting upstairs and candle making. So there's like activities for your Sims to do that helps like calm them down, feel creative, regenerate. And then outside of this main building that we're in right now, there are 4 separate little houses that your Sims can like stay in. There's 2 that have like extra beds in it so that you can bring like more than just like a couple. And I just thought, honestly, it just seems so cute. I love the idea of it, and honestly, great business idea in general. Just having like a lovely little retreat for people to just, you know, wellness, right? Like there's all sorts of things that will help make your Sims just feel good and relaxed. And so if you want to download this build, I will say that it can be, I think, a little laggy just because it's a 64 by 64 lot, and I spent 3 weeks on it, so it's jam-packed. But if you can handle it, I would highly recommend it, because it is a really good lot to play with and have your Sims visit on like a little weekend vacation. There's even like an outdoor like bar restaurant area up on the rooftop, and it's just so cute. Like I would visit fully. I would visit. And I even made like a little trail behind the pool area as well. And the pool is just very like, it's centered, it's cute, it's like, well, it's not cute, it's like fancy. I don't know. I'm very proud of this build. I truly am. I hope you guys liked all of the builds in this video, but this one in particular is like, I don't know, it's my gem. I love it. It's my star. And it just took me so long, and it really burnt me out though, if I'm being honest, but it was so worth it, and the outcome is just like perfect. I've actually used it once before when doing gameplay. It was thunderstorming though, and all of my Sims just were really terrified, and it really did not go well. But if it wasn't thunderstorming, it would have been a treat. It would have been pleasant. There's even like a little pond where you can go fishing. Like they've got everything here. Beautiful. And we just saw one of the little houses, but here's the second one here. They're all very similar. Slight differences in layout. Like this one has 2 beds in it, whereas the last one had 1. The kitchens are all the same cabinets, but may have a slightly different layout with where the cabinets go. But everything's very similar, very close to being the same, but like slightly different. Like all the backyards are slightly different. So you can really pick and choose which one fits what your Sims most when you're coming to visit here, and you can just keep them there. There's beds, there's fridges, there's stoves, there's things to keep your Sims alive if you want to stay here for a while. And there's another little seating area here. This here is like that little trail I was talking about. It's not too big, but I'm imagining that if it was in real life, it'd be a lot bigger, so that you could go on like a mindfulness, like walk. I wish that Snowy Escape, like, you know how we got those hiking, I wish I could make my own hiking trails, because I would make that like a short little hiking trail that your sim could like walk along and like do their little mindful hike or whatever, because that's really what I had in mind for that trail, is that it would be a mindful walk there. And then we've got another little like skill area which just has some gardening and some bugs over here, just by the little pond, and I just think it's absolutely adorable, this entire thing. And landscaping, holy, lots of landscaping for this build, so yeah. Anyways, while we watch the rest of this, I just want to say thank you all so much for supporting me along this past year. I really appreciate it. And if you watched this video and you realize, oh, I'm not subscribed, maybe you could hit that button. Maybe you don't have to if you don't want to, but consider it. Consider leaving a like and a comment. And anyways, I love you all, and I will see you in the next one. So bye.